You're welcome to solve this nice algebra problem, which is a plus 2b. This is equal to 13. Let's call this equation 1, and that 2a minus b squared, this is equal to 5. Let's call this equation 2. So what is the value of a and what is the value of b? Now let's provide a solution from here. Now we have that from equation 1, which is a plus 2b, this is equal to 13. Let's make a to be the subject of the formula in this case, so that we have a is equal to 13 subtract 2b. So let's call this equation 3. Let's call this equation 3. So let's substitute equation 3 into equation 2. Equation 2 is equal to 2a minus b squared. This is equal to 5. So let's substitute the value of a so that we have 2 into the parentheses. This is 13 minus 2b subtract b squared. This is equal to 5. So let's open the parentheses here so that we have 13 times 2. This is 26. Subtract 2 times 2 minus 2b. This is minus 4b minus b squared. This is equal to 5. Now, let's rearrange this equation so that we have here minus b squared minus 4b plus 26. This is equal to 5. Let's take 5 on the left-hand side so that we have minus b squared minus 4b plus 26. Subtract 5. This is equal to 0. Now this is minus b squared minus 4b. Then we have 26 minus 5. This is plus 21. This is equal to 0. Now to eliminate this negative here, let's divide everything here by negative 1. So we have minus b squared divided by minus 1. This becomes b squared minus 4b divided by minus 1. This is plus 4b. Then plus 21 divided by minus 1. This is minus 21, which is equal to 0. So this is a quadratic equation here of the form ax squared plus bx plus c. This is equal to 0. From this quadratic equation, we have that a is equal to 1, b is equal to 4, and that c is equal to minus 21. We have a quadratic equation here, which is b squared plus 4b minus 21, which is of the form of ax squared plus bx plus c, where a is 1, b 4, and c is equal to minus 21. We can solve this quadratic equation by factorization method, whereby we have b squared, then plus, this is the same thing as 7b minus 3b minus 21. This is equal to 0. We are saying that by factorization, we have that the product is the same thing as minus 21. The sum should give us a value of 4. So we need to identify those two factors such that when you multiply those two factors, we need to get minus 21. When you add those two factors, we need to get a value of 4. So we have 7 and minus 3. So if we say 7 plus minus 3, this is 4. Then 7 times minus 3, this is minus 21. Therefore, we have b squared plus 7b subtract 3b minus 21. This is equal to 0. Now here we have two parts. This is the first part and this is the second part. From the first part, we find that b is common here. We can factor out b so that we have b plus 7. Subtract. In the second part here, we have that 3 is common. So we can factor out 3 so that we have b plus 7. This is equal to 0. Now, this means that b plus 7 is common here. So we have b plus 7. Then here we have b minus 3. This is equal to 0. We have two parts here. We have that b plus 7. This is equal to 0. And we have that b minus 3, this is equal to 0. So from the first part here, we have that b1 is equal to minus 7, and that b2, here we have two parts. We have that b plus 7, this is equal to 0, and we have that b minus 3, this is equal to 0. So we have that b1 is equal to minus 7, and that b2, this is equal to 3. So we can proceed to solve for the values of a. Now, if you recall from equation 3, we have that a is equal to 13 subtract 2b. Now, this is what we have here. We have that a is equal to 13 minus 2b. So we can solve for a1. a1 is equal to 13 subtract 2 times b1, which is minus 7. So this means that a1 is equal to 13 plus 14, and this is equal to 27. So this implies that a1, the first set of solution here, a1 comma b1, this is equal to 27 comma minus 7. So this is the first set of solution that we have. So let's proceed to solve a2. a2 is equal to 13 minus 2 times b2. b2 is 3. So this means that here we have 13 minus 3 times 2, which is equal to 6, and this is equal to 7. So we have the second set of solution here, that is a2 comma b2, this is equal to 7 comma 3. So we have two sets of solutions here, that is a1 b1 and a2 b2. So the next step is to verify. So let's verify that these two sets of solutions here satisfies the equation. Now, if you recall, we have that a plus 2b, this is supposed to give us a value of 13, this is equation 1, and that 2a minus b squared, this is supposed to give us a value of 2, this is equation 2. So let's verify a1 b1, which is 27 minus 7, by using equation 1. So we have that this is the same thing as 27 plus 2 times b1. b1 is minus 7. This should give us a value of 13. So this is 27. We have plus 2 times minus 7. This is minus 14. This should give us a value of 13. 27 minus 14, this is equal to 13, and this is equal to 13. So the left hand side is equal to the right hand side, and this proves that a1 comma b1 satisfies the equation. So let's check a2 b2, which is 7 and 3. Now let's verify a2 b2, which is 7 comma 3, by using equation 2 here, which is 2a minus b squared, this is equal to 5. We have 2a minus b squared, this should give us a value of 5. So we have 2 times 7 minus, we have 3 squared, this should give us a value of 5. So 7 times 2, this is 14, minus 3 squared, which is 9. This is supposed to give us a value of 5. So 14 minus 9, this is the same thing as 5, which is equal to 5. So the left hand side is equal to the right hand side. And this proves that a2 comma b2 also satisfies the equation. So kindly follow the steps, like this video, and kindly subscribe. Please like this video and kindly subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye bye for now.